Here's a little update video on my BO105 helicopter. Um, I took it for a flight. Well, I did 2 flights. I never recorded them, but the second flight I took off. I flew for a while, probably 15 minutes, and right at the end of the flight, the helicopter started going out of control. It was in GPS mode. I'm not sure if it lost the GPS signal or what. But I finally got it back under control, brought it back home, and was coming down to land. I was probably about 5 feet. I'm gonna say 5 feet off the ground when all of a sudden it just came down. I tried to throttle up or collective whatever, and nothing happened. And it hit the ground pretty hard, and the canopy broke off. The latch had broke. Um, the glass I broke myself trying to get the damn canopy off to put the battery in. It's real. It was real brittle at the ends. So I pulled that off, and I started designing and 3D printing me a front so I can mount my walk snail system in it. Also, the mount that holds the internal, the wood mount, it broke all into pieces. But I did notice the this wooden mount was only glued there, a spot there, right there, and right there. I'm just thinking maybe that's what caused it to react the way it did at the end of the flight, because it was doing all kind. I don't know if this broke loose, vibrated free, because you can see it only was glued in them, that spot and right there. That's the battery thing. It had a little bit glue on that. But I went on Tinkercad and designed me another mount for the internals, and installed it. I used the original screws for the front and the back. Screws up into the landing gear, and I mounted that with the original screws. I had to drill some holes in this back plate and add some screws, because that was just slid up under that. There's a gap that it just slides into that wood. There's no screws, so I had to drill holes and put screws on both sides. I actually printed this out of lightweight PLA, which is strong because it's 100% infill, so it's pretty strong. And I just took it for a test flight, and everything's good. It's solid, doesn't vibrate. I also designed and 3D printed me some top braces for the top, and that's what holds it solid, because before I forgot to put those on, and I took it for a little test flight, and the top kind of vibrated a little bit, and then I noticed I forgot to put the top braces on. But yeah, it seems to work good. Like I said, I just went fly it and done a little test flight. Did some aggressive flying and come back and check everything's still solid. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna end up 3D printing me I see they got a bunch of bodies people are designing and selling to fit these internals and all the other helicopters internals. So I'm gonna end up 3D printing me I want to do the MD 500. But yeah, if you got this helicopter, you might want to check, or even put some more glue on top of this wooden mount, which I think is garbage. I much rather the 3D printed mount I made. The only thing, the back screws that I mounted, you can see they stick out a little bit, so I'm gonna have to I'm gonna 3D print me some covers to screw over that. That way, in case the battery slides back, it don't pop a hole in it. And those bottom ones there too are kind of sticking up a little bit. I'll fit something over that. I'm running Crossfire in mine too, because I may end up using it with trying it out with the homemade cockpit. But yeah, if you got this helicopter, check this thing, make sure it's glued good, because like I said, when it landed, this whole thing was I could pull the whole thing out. So, and I doubt if that because it hit kind of hard, but it wasn't no hard. I mean, it was only 5 feet off the ground, and it just come down. But yeah, check your plate, your wooden mount. Like I said, which I think is garbage, but I'll try to get a flight video of it soon. Which there's a couple out now, so. But I want to hook up my walk snail and try it with the cockpit. But that's it.